Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube. Did you know I'm the only Landria Onkka on the entire planet? Yeah. The only other person that could possibly have my name is if one of my family members named their kid Landria. And I feel sorry for the kid because, like, I've taken that name. I've, like, you know, all right. They wouldn't even have their own website because I've taken everything. All right, so I have a question for you. It's Judgment Day. Let's talk about that. What is Judgment Day? It's not somebody judging you. What if today you left this planet and there's no one getting out of this? We have a life review. Why are we hearing from people that have died and come back that the life review isn't somebody else reviewing you? I've never once heard that in the thousands and thousands of cases. No one has ever said that there's a God that reviews your life. Every single one said, if they have the life review, and most of them had, that they were reviewing it themselves. And they had to relive everything, not only from their own viewpoint, but what they did to other people and how that felt. The pain they inflicted on other people. They had to feel and experience that and really understand the repercussions of what they did. Don't be afraid. I know a lot of you are going, ah! Especially if you did something really radical. All right, so we're going to talk about that because I don't want you to freak out. Today's Judgment Day. You're going to look at yourself and have to really scrutinize what you did with this life. You're going, oh, cool. Nobody else is going to judge me. That's cool. No. It's going to be just as powerful as if God judged you and the whole room was full of the disciples and the saints and the angels all going, It's going to be worse for you because you have to experience it. So it's not this separate judgment. It's you experiencing all the pain and agony, the not so great decisions. Why? Because it's time to really understand what you did in this lifetime from a spiritual standpoint. Right now we look at it as dense human beings and we don't really understand the repercussions of our actions and even our thoughts. Even your thoughts are manifesting. So if you have a negative thought about somebody and you're going, oh, you're being really nice and you have a negative thought, you got to get that in check because that is the collective consciousness that you're contributing to. We can't have that anymore. So it's Judgment Day. Your time's up. How do you feel about your life? How are you feeling about that? Is it good? Did you do everything you wanted to do? Did you do everything for others you wanted to do, or did you just talk about it? You know, I was just thinking, when I get those comments of people saying, what about the starving kids? What about the this? What about that? Yeah, we created that. It's horrible. There's nothing pleasant about these little babies who've done absolutely nothing, but it's part of the collective. It is part of what we are doing. These are not individuals that were coming here to be punished. We're all doing it. We can stop it. So I was thinking, I wonder, for every person that says that, if I sat them down and it was Judgment Day, I'd say, okay, those starving kids, did you give them any money? Did you send any checks to those charities for those people who are out in the front lines doing the work? Did you get on a plane and go over there and volunteer? Did you put an organization together that maybe packages up certain things and sends it over there? Did you put any time and effort into making that difference? Or did you sit and say, oh, that shouldn't happen, and Landria, what about those people? I would actually, if I was a betting woman, I would bet that not one of those people making those comments is actually taking that effort. The people that are taking the effort aren't talking like that. They're actually doing stuff. The response would be, yes, we're making a difference. We're going to make sure we're going to eradicate homelessness and poverty and starvation. We're going to eradicate that. In fact, I have an organization and we're doing this and that. Or I give every month. For me, I have things taken out. I have money taken out every month for different charities automatically because I know that those people that I give that money to are on the front lines doing the stuff that I never want to have to do. So I do what I can, and I give them the money so they can do what they are able to do. So we all play a role. If you're not able to go out and see that because it's too painful or it's just not possible for you, it's always possible, then give them money. If you can't give money, get an organization together of people at your church and put money together to give to them. So I don't want to hear the excuses. Oh, here's my contractor. What are you going to do? It's Judgment Day, my friend. How do you feel about your life? I want you to put some thought into that. And I'm going to do another video right after this, part 2. And we're going to do a life review. I want you to sit down and put some real thought into it and be really honest with yourself. Because you can't hide. Every thought will not be hidden. Every thought will be revealed. Everything you've ever done will be revealed. You can't hide anything. So sit down and do your life review. We're going to do part 2 because my contractors come in here. And we're going to get into this deeper. And I'll do it on the end of this video. Namaste. Okay, here we are, part 2. I took care of the contractor. He's busy working, so I wanted to come back to you and finish this. Did you do your life review? Because I want to ask you a question about it. Did any of the things that you reviewed involve what you achieved materialistic? Did any of it include, I bought this house. Oh, I got that car. Oh, well, I made $100,000. Did you go to that space at all? If you did, write me, because I want to know where that's coming from. No, we don't look at that. We look at how we treated other people, if we were even kind to ourselves, how much time we wasted on stuff that was really senseless and stupid, how much time we spent not really loving ourselves or believing in ourselves, how much time we spent believing negative people and going along with that. How many times did we sit there and have negative thoughts that we could have been doing something more productive and wonderful? And understanding that others are only giving us what they're programmed to do or think or believe. And not being forgiving of them. Right? I want you to think about that. Because the bottom line is, we didn't come here for this stuff. It's just a bonus. And when you go into that space of awakening, you will have everything you could possibly desire. And I really, truly mean that. Those of you who are in awakened state know this. And stuff starts to appear and you don't even need it. Right? You don't even really desire it that much, but you love it and you enjoy it. You have the beautiful things and the income flows and the projects show up and the right people show up and then other people fall off. Negative friends that don't encourage you. Negative family members. Right? Maybe you're just deciding not to expose yourself to them as much. Or you have that talk and you say, I'm not going to listen to this anymore. Maybe you just have a little conversation and say, you know what, we're family, we're supposed to love one another. When you can talk to me in a positive manner, then we'll have a conversation. But I love you and I can't listen to this because I love myself. It's time. It's time to go into that space, my friend. You're so ready for it. And that life review that you did, ask yourself if you had to really take a look at how you've treated people, if you'd be proud of that. Because the collective knows everything. No thought goes unseen, unheard. What are your thoughts? What are your actions? What are you doing with your life? Are you living it the way you want? Are you going after your dreams? Why not? There's your life review. Why didn't I go after that job? Why didn't I go get that education? Why didn't I go take those lessons? Why didn't I give up the stuff that wasn't really making me happy to go travel? Why didn't I treat my spouse better and my kids? Why didn't I take time off work and spend more time with my kids? Why didn't I shut off the TV and say, we're going to have game night? My family, we had game night. TV was very controlled. No, you're not going to watch TV, go out and play. Do you remember that? And we were healthy and happy, out in the sun, giggling and being silly goofballs and creative. What are you doing with your life? It's time to live it so that when you go to that life review, it's going to be one you're going to feel good about. You're going to say, I didn't waste that life. I didn't waste that time on that planet just trying to get the stuff, spending all my time just trying to win the lottery. The time and attention that people spend to even try and manifest that, they could be focused on something so much greater that has to do with the rest of this planet. Because you affect everybody on this planet, including me. And there's so many of you right now, I'm getting amazing stories from you doing amazing things. And the fact that you're feeling better about yourself and you're happier is contributing. Don't ever discount that. You're doing it. And I'm so amazingly proud of you. You're not coming to me to help you. You're coming to make it go away. You're coming to me for the advice and guidance and tools so that you can do it. And I'm seeing that a lot. And there are those of you who struggle that think there's some power outside of you. You go to the other side and you're going to sit there and say, wow, I had everything. I was doing all of it. Nobody ever was taking that away. Nobody was ever imposing anything. Because the power of the one is you expressing itself. And when you recognize that, you'll be able to use it. And you won't want to waste it on manifesting a car. The car will show up. If you desire something, these things will show up. But not because it is what makes you happy. That's the ego. Seek joy first. And then you can have your goals. I'm not very specific. When I write in my journal, this is my I am journal. I will write things like, I am enlightened. I am fit. I am healthy. I am a light unto this world. I am patient. I put that in there. That's one that I'm not always very good at, but I work on it. Yeah. Think about your life review and everything you do. Ask yourself if this is something that I would look at when I'm on the other side and be proud of. And I guarantee you, there's going to be a good majority of you out there that are going to change how you're living right now if you truly take this in for what it is. Because we're shifting, my friend, into 4th and 5th. It's already happened. And it's amazing and it's beautiful. And a lot of us are feeling completely different and our lives are changing drastically in positive ways. A lot of you have already lost all the negative relationships and the bad jobs and whatever. And then there's some of you who still have to rid of some of that. And it'll happen, but the awesome jobs and the awesome opportunities will show up and the awesome people and the awesome relationships. It's going to show up. Don't ever question it. You're doing it. You're choosing. Choose positive, beautiful thoughts. Give to others. Send your light and love out to this planet. You will feel an amazing power going through your body. Because now you're connecting to that beautiful higher frequency that's thanking you. Yay. Welcome. Welcome to this 4th dimension, my friend. You are whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings. Peace and love. Namaste.